If you're a fan of bold and expressive art, come check out my Patreon. For just $1, you'll get exclusive access to artwork that I don't share anywhere else. Click the link in the video description to dive into my daring creations and unique artistic style. Breaking news from around the globe. We begin with a devastating report emerging from Gaza. At least 32 Palestinians are confirmed dead, and over 100 more wounded, following Israeli military fire near aid distribution centers. Witnesses report the incident occurred at dawn Saturday, as civilians approached the sites, seeking much-needed assistance. The Israeli Defense Forces claim they fired warning shots at suspects who failed to heed calls to stop, approximately 1 kilometer from a distribution point that was reportedly inactive at the time. This account is sharply contested by Gazan residents and the Gaza Humanitarian Fund, a U.S.-backed organization that operates the aid centers. The fund maintains that no incidents or fatalities occurred at their facilities Saturday, and that the casualties happened hours before their sites opened, several kilometers away from their nearest distribution point. The IDF is currently reviewing the incident. This unfolding tragedy underscores the escalating tensions in the region and the dire humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Meanwhile, developments continue in the ongoing conflict in Syria. The death toll in Sweda province, home to Syria's Druze minority, has tragically climbed to 940 since last weekend, according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. This figure includes hundreds of Druze fighters and civilians, as well as government security personnel and Sunni Bedouin. The observatory alleges that a significant number of civilians were summarily executed. Despite a ceasefire announced by the Syrian presidency, violence continues to grip the region. Dr. Omar Abaid, head of the Sweda division at Syria's Order of Physicians, describes the situation as catastrophic, stating that the city's sole government hospital has become overwhelmed, receiving over 400 bodies since Monday. He paints a harrowing picture, declaring, "It's not a hospital anymore, it's a mass grave." The European Union has expressed its deep concern, condemning the violence and calling for accountability for those responsible. The UN's migration agency has also reported nearly 80,000 people displaced due to the escalating sectarian conflict in southern Syria, highlighting a growing humanitarian crisis. Amidst this turmoil, a U.S.-brokered ceasefire has been announced between Israel and Syria. However, the long-term implications of this agreement remain uncertain. Shifting our focus to Iran, a tragic bus crash in the south of the country has claimed at least 21 lives, with the number of injured exceeding 34. The accident occurred near Kavr, approximately 1,000 kilometers from Tehran. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation. In a separate incident, a fire at a unit of Iran's Abadan refinery, which resulted in one fatality, has been contained. Initial investigations suggest a pump leak as the cause of the blaze. Further afield, Iraq is grappling with the aftermath of a devastating mall fire in Kut that killed 61 people. Authorities have detained 6 local officials and suspended several public employees following an initial investigation that revealed negligence among officials and employees. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the often ignored safety regulations in the country's construction sector. Finally, on a seemingly separate note, U.S. President Donald Trump announced Friday the imminent release of 10 more hostages from Gaza, offering no further details. This announcement comes as Israeli and Hamas negotiators continue ceasefire talks in Doha, facilitated by the U.S., aiming for a 60-day truce. The ongoing negotiations highlight the complex web of political and humanitarian challenges facing the region. The international community watches closely as these multiple crises unfold, the human cost tragically high across several countries. We will continue to update you as more information becomes available. Please stay tuned for further developments.